The work that we're doing that involves Indigenous language revitalization and reclamation is situated within a global movement to maintain and revitalize and reclaim Indigenous languages. And many Indigenous languages around the whole world are under pressure from effects of colonization and urbanization and globalization and various other pressures. So this global movement around language work is connected to history, it's connected to rights, to law, to education, to self-determination and sovereignty, to health, spirituality, and culture. Indigenous language reclamation is central to Indigenous resurgence and also to the dismantling of oppressive colonial structures. So Teresa McCarthy, who is an academic, writes that contemporary Indigenous language rights movements have been mobilized in tandem with larger decolonizing movements to contest inequities. So language rights are about much more than language per se. They are about challenging racialized hierarchies and power structures. The value of languages to Indigenous communities is reflected in the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples in various articles. It's reflected in the 1996 UNESCO Universal Declaration of Linguistic Rights, and it's also reflected in several calls to action of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, including we call upon the federal government to acknowledge that Aboriginal rights include Aboriginal language rights. So the work that we're doing in language reclamation and revitalization is very deeply connected to the calls to action.